Hi, this video is about the next tune on the new record, and this one is called Spring, and it's got some folk music vibe, I think. It's a pretty simple tune, and I was thinking about, the vibe is kind of gathering around a fireplace or something like that. So here's how that works. It's got two sections. The A section has got two harmonies. It's one bar of C and one bar of A. And this is repeated 4 times, so it makes 8 bars for the A part. Then comes the B part. It's got two different harmonies. It's F major and D major. And it's repeated 1 time, so that makes 4 bars for the B part. And then the A part comes again. So I'm going to do the accompaniment and I'm going to loop it. So after that, I'm going to play the melody on top of the chords. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Last time C and A. Now it goes to the B section. And now the A section repeated. Last time, and the melody. B section. So that's the song, and as you may have noticed, there are some strange notes in the melody, in the A part, actually just 2 strange notes, and that makes that part a little bit mysterious, I think, and that's what I really like, having a really beautiful thing going on, maybe even a little bit cheesy or oversimple, and then adding some strangeness to that. It could be, the choice of notes, like in this case, could be also some kind of, sound effect or weird sound, I don't know, just to make things interesting, and I really like that contrast. So the melody of that tune, it starts on the C chord, and it's so just a really simple melody, and then it goes to, with this note it goes to the A major chord, and this is the third of the A major chord. And then after that, the phrase ends on this G, which makes the A triad something like an A7. So if you would be super correct in your lead sheet, it would say C6 and A7. The next melody is in C again, and it's really beautiful again. Just C major pentatonic. And then the first pretty strange note appears, because now the A major chord, the melody note above that is, it's a G sharp, so at this time the A chord is like A major 7. And this note leads beautifully into the next melody note of the C, which is an A. There's a sheet, a link to the sheet in the description, so maybe if you want to learn it and need it as sheet music, it's there, and maybe that helps. So let me repeat the first 4 bars. Beautiful melody, A7, A major 7, and now it goes to the C again, and it continues to be a little bit strange. So at this point the melody goes to the E flat, which is the minor third of the C, and then which goes to the D in the melody. It makes this like C minor with the 9th, and this resolves into the C sharp when it goes to the A major again, followed by the notes E and G. So this G makes the A major an A7 again, and the last 2 bars end with a phrase that we already know. So in bar 7 and 8, it's the same melody as in bar 3 and 4. So these 2 special notes, at one point the G sharp above the A, and then the E flat above the C, makes it a little bit special. And as I said, this part sounds a little bit mysterious to me, so the B part can shine even more, because the B part is just really beautiful. It's got the notes E and G above the F chord, and then it goes to D7, and the melody note is E. And then it goes back to the A part. And then we start improvising on the thing. And I think of the tune as, if I had to choose a key, I think it's an A. So when it starts in C, or let's say C6, it could be like A minor going to A major. And you could improvise like that. So I was just thinking like A minor and A major. And at the end I chose to play an A major 7 arpeggio because the accompaniment are just triads. I can choose my color. So I can make it A dominant 7 or A major 7. I can make it C major 7, or I think I wouldn't play C dominant 7. I don't know. But you know, these triads, they give you room to make choices about, you know, the colors you would like to give these chords. And one thing I often do, I really love the diminished scale, and I'm using ideas of the diminished scale pretty often. So if we are in C, I would play C diminished, and that's a pretty old school move, going to the diminished chord on the same root and resolving it back to the 1. Something like, you know, Charlie Christian would have played. And you could do that on the C, and you can also do that on the A. The interesting thing about this in this piece is that so I'm using the diminished sometimes to connect the C and the A, because if C diminished goes to C and A diminished goes to A, and as you probably know, C diminished and A diminished is the same thing, the same notes. So it's like C diminished goes to C, but C diminished also goes to A, and A diminished goes to A, but also to C. Okay, I'm going to improvise one time on the whole form and try to incorporate some of the things I was talking about. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. well, it's always difficult to explain things, all this theory, and then, when it comes to playing, it's actually, I wish it would be different, because when I'm really playing, it's all about the mood and the storytelling, and should really come from the heart. But when I'm explaining things and I try to incorporate what I explained, I sometimes tend to, of course, I think that's what happens to every teacher. Then you start noodling around. But anyway, for the real version, get the record. And thank you very much for your attention. And maybe see you in the next episode. Bye.